Oh shit. My boy Obito had to put his murder game down, baby. Man. So anyway, in this episode, he gets acquainted with two of the Zetsus. One was a swirly type, and the other one was like, I don't know, a prickly type. He had all these little thorns on him. Those two guys are kind of, I don't know if they're important to the story, but they are. I mean, they're important to the story, but I don't know if seeing them is important to the story. You know, it's just that it's a nice tidbit to see where they came from. You understand? Because they do play a part in it. But anyway, he talks to them. A lot of dumb stuff goes on. It comes across better in the manga for the simple fact that it's so short and so quick, and the jokes are just like that, and you can get on about your day. But it kind of drags out in this one, you know, even though I think it's fine, but it kind of drags out. Anyway, I think my boy Madara set him up. I think it was a setup. So Obito's there, and he's thinking, all he can think about is going out there and getting back to Ren and Kakashi. He starts remembering the good old days and things of that nature, and then he starts training hard. I mean, he went hard. That's how hard he went. He went hard. And then got strong to a certain degree. And then he heard from the Zetsus that, what you call them, Kakashi and Ren was in trouble. Now, with that being said, they're under Madara's will. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're under his control. So, with that being said, I couldn't trust them, you know? Because if I can't trust Madara, I can't trust them. I can't trust his henchmen. That wouldn't make any sense. But anyway, I think he was using them because because look, check this out. He was hooked up to the Ghetto Megazord. He said he would die if he unhooked himself or something like that. So he had to use the Zetsus that he was making in order to be his eyes and ears for above ground. Because he had to stay in that cave. He was a caveman. So anyway, he was using the Zetsus for different purposes. And he could remember they could absorb your chakra and turn into you or look like you, and hey, same chakra, same boop 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 boop, and fool almost anybody. Almost anybody can be fooled by him. So of course he had influence on the outside world that we didn't know about. He finds out that they're in trouble. He tries to save them. He couldn't. When he punched that boulder, it bust his arm to the white juices. That white juice was just flowing anyway. The Zetsu went to help him. That's kind of strange. He said, wait, don't you only listen to Madara? He says, well, I want to help you. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he wanted to help him. Madara told him to do that and set the whole thing up. And it's always Miss Ninja, the Miss Ninja, the Miss Ninja, the Miss Ninja. Come on now. Now we already know Madara. We already know that Madara is setting up Obito so he can use his plan to put everybody in Genjutsu. Okay, Shot Red, what, man? You doing live reviews now? Stay on your ground. I'm trying to, man. But the King of Compton is paying me compliments. So that's a good thing. Like that in and of itself, just being from him. He could have said anything. That means a lot. Anyway, he got influence in the outside world, like I was saying. My man Obito went out there to see what was going on, see what was shaking. He sees Kakashi stab Ren right through the chest. So he put his 187 game down on Ren. Put his murder game down on Ren. Ren passed out. Kakashi was there, and he went through some emotional turmoil. Remember when they go through these emotional cycles or whatever, when Uchihas go through their little cycle, their little monthly cycle, that's how they can unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan. And it unlocked. But here's the crazy thing, and you already know what it is. Send you DNA. But here's the crazy thing. It skipped past, like he only had 2 of those little decimal points on his eyes. It skipped past the 3rd one, went right to Mangekyo Sharingan. That's kind of crazy. And then on top of that, You know they're gonna say send your DNA. When you combine send your DNA, you can do anything. But before that, when he was in the cave, he didn't have send your DNA. Let me in the stream, man. I'm kind of just doing a review, man. Maybe next time. This one is just gonna be me just for this time. We'll see next time, because I'm just doing a review right now. But anyway, when he was in the cave and he got crushed by all those boulders, they said that he would. Myra said that he was phasing through some of that stuff, and that's the power he has with his Sharingan. He didn't have Mangekyo Sharingan, and he didn't have Senju DNA at the time. You understand? So anyway, when he seen that, he went crazy. He just started killing anything that moved. If it moved, it died. If it moved, he stopped it from moving quick. And then he was just in a puddle of blood, and he was just like shocked. I think that Madara got something to do with that. That shocked him to the point where, of course, he might go to the dark side. I can understand somebody going to the dark side after that because you're just so mad at the world and whatnot. And even in this point, I know people say it was just a girl. At that point, it was still fresh in his head. You know what I'm saying? He was just coming off that, and just coming off a near-death experience. I can understand it from that point. You understand? It was still fresh at this point in time. Like back then, Obito was a G. Like when he was with Kakashi and Guy and all of them, he was a G back then. Once after this bloodbath, and he started turning into a psycho, then he started getting stupid, started contradicting himself and everything like that. That's the problem with it. But after that bloodbath, I can understand why somebody might flip. But the reason why I think Madara is involved is because, like I said, he can dress up those Zetsus. And then Obito wound up becoming the Mizukage at one point in time. Who told him to do that? Madara might have set that up. You understand? It's like, why does it keep going to Mist Village? Because I'm thinking that Madara had some dealings in the Mist Village already. You understand? He already had some kind of influence there, be it with the Zetsus, and of course people won't know because nobody else could trace the chakra except for Naruto at the in the future. So maybe back then nobody else could. So I'm thinking that he the one set Obito up to be Mizukage, and he set the Mist Ninja to go after Rin. And he said that they said that my boy Obito was special because he had something. His Sharingan was nice or something. I think he had some special type of Sharingan. He could teleport. It was a good Sharingan. It's a good Mangekyo Sharingan and a good ability. So I'm guessing maybe Madara wanted that. Remember, he was collecting them. You understand? So maybe he set that whole thing up. I don't know if he set it up from the point when they got surrounded by Mist Ninja in that one incident. But I'm thinking he set up this bloodbath thing, especially since Zetsu won. Why would they warn him about the outside world in the first place? For what? Oh, we became good friends? No, they work for Madara. You see, he tore Obito's head off. You know what I'm saying? Like at one point in time, they got into a discrepancy with the Zetsus. The Zetsus are fully under Madara's control, so they wouldn't do anything that Madara didn't tell them to do. So Madara let them tell him that she was out there so that he could see her get killed or whatever. Anyway, go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this episode. Like the video and subscribe. Anime and manga means more bloodbaths. He's down for that 187, that murder game. Okay.